Alright, imagine this. You're sitting in a stuffy patent office in Switzerland, stamping papers all day. But instead of losing your mind with boredom, you start imagining yourself riding on a beam of light. That, my friends, is exactly what Albert Einstein did. Now, Einstein wasn't always the wild-haired genius we see on posters. As a kid, he was curious, yes, but teachers thought he was a little slow. He didn't talk until he was 4, and he wasn't exactly a straight-A student. But there was something different about how he saw the world. Einstein questioned everything. Why does the compass needle always point north? What would it look like if you chased after a ray of light? These weren't just idle thoughts, they were the seeds of ideas that would change science forever. Let's jump to 1905, which scientists now call Einstein's miracle year. In just 12 months, he published 4 papers that flipped physics upside down. He showed that light can act like little packets, what we now call photons. He explained the wiggling of molecules in water. And yeah, he gave us that famous equation, E equals mc squared. Energy and mass, two sides of the same cosmic coin. But here's what blows my mind. Einstein wasn't doing this in a high-tech lab, or even a fancy university. He was scribbling on scraps of paper during his day job. His secret weapon? Relentless curiosity and imagination. Einstein's way of thinking was simple: never stop asking questions. He'd visualize wild scenarios in his head, like elevators falling in space or trains moving at the speed of light. That's how he cracked the code on gravity, leading to his theory of relativity. Suddenly, gravity wasn't some invisible force, it was space and time themselves, bending and warping. But for me, Einstein's genius wasn't just about numbers and equations. He believed in simplicity. He once said, "If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough." That's why his ideas outlasted centuries of old thinking. They made the universe make sense. And despite all the fame, Einstein stayed humble. He spoke out for peace, stood up for civil rights, and even played the violin to unwind. Pure genius, but still very human. So, next time you're lost in thought, remember, imagination can take you anywhere. Maybe even to the mind of Einstein. Thanks for joining me on this journey. Stay curious.